cleanse and condition and your styling products, now we're taking you into a tool that allows you to style as well. It's so funny, Maria. My mother just called me today and said, I have a friend who burned herself with her curling iron. Do you have a recommendation for me? And I said, well, tune in at 11. I said, there's a Perfector. You will not burn yourself with the Perfector. And this one right here, this gorgeous pink floral, happened to be inspired by your mother, right? So Mom, this is the one I would pick up. All right, for your friend. So this is what you're getting. 1 million of these have been picked up. It's the Perfector Pro Grip. It's a heated round brush. It does also come with the bag. You're getting it home in a 1/2-inch barrel today in the choice of the pink floral inspired by Maria's mother or the light blue option. This retails for $107, and that makes sense. It's a Customer Choice Beauty Award winner. In fact, it won this year for Best Hair Tool, but we're bringing it home to you today at a clearance price, which means once it's gone, it's totally gone. This one will not be coming back, so now's the time to pick it up, and you've got great easy pay, 6 easy payments of $11.50 on this one. So Maria, I had mentioned that my mom had her friend that burned herself with a curling iron. She still wants to get great style in her hair, but doesn't want to burn herself anymore, obviously. I recommended this because that's one of the things that you've mastered with the Perfector.
You're exactly right.
One of the many.
One of the many. Yeah, it's very true. It's a game changer when it comes to a styling tool. That's the one thing the Perfector did do. And I actually was a little tired of seeing my clients come in with scar wounds everywhere. You know, and to this day, when somebody does come to the salon, because they still do, with their burn on their ear or their neck or their, you know, forehead, you know, that first thing we do is bring the Perfector out.
Yeah. Well, and again, this goes back to the idea of you create tools and products for those of us that want to style our hair at home. As you can see, Stacey D is doing her own hair right now, and Maria is just standing there proudly watching.
I know, isn't it the
like
best?
A little angel
and I have to hold my hands because I love doing hair.
You're like,
but
don't touch, let her do it.
And you know what's really great? So she's doing her entire head. She naturally let her hair dry by itself. She has beautiful natural curl. She's using this 1/2-inch to take the curl and make it a more defined curl. And the cool thing about the Perfector is she doesn't have to worry about burning herself. She's doing it in a technique that will show you of how you kind of spin and curl so that this way you're getting those beachier kind of waves. And what it's doing all in one shot, when she brushes through, make sure there's no knotting, and then she's smoothing that a little bit. That fusion technology gets to work, and then she puts her curl in. So literally, she's smoothing, curling, adding the shine, adding the volume. Everything's happening at once. So we're gonna let Stacey do her hair because she has a lot of hair to do.
Okay.
And we're gonna show you that she can do it all on her own.
Well, that's probably why 1 million of these have been picked up. I'm just throwing out big numbers, guys. 1 million of these have been, like saying that so flippantly. 1 million have been picked up, and that's because beauties want to look the same way at home as we do in the salon.
You're right. And that is exactly why we created the Perfector, because my clients would say it all the time, Maria, when you do my hair, it just has so much volume, and it's shiny, and it's pretty, and it's full, and it stays full, and it lasts. And I decided, you know what, I gotta create something that makes it easy for you to do your hair just like that at home.
Well, and also, you know, so many of us are trying to get volume at the root. We're scared to put that curling iron anywhere near our root. If we do, we get a line of demarcation. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, my iPad just turned on.
She's talking to us.
Wow. That was incredible. Anyway, yeah, Siri wants good hair too. Siri, how do we get great hair? Well, with the Perfector, of course. So we're using the 1/2-inch barrel here. Who is that right for?
So the 1/2-inch barrel, you're going to see us use it on everybody from about chin length and above today.
Okay.
I use it on a lot of people because I love the fun curl. I have it on my hair right now, and you're going to see it, like I said, to about a little bit below chin length.
Okay.
If you're a master Perfector, you're someone who owns many and you're very good at it, and your hair's longer than that, and you want some fun with some curls, you can certainly use it. It's just that with the smaller barrel, you need to know, when your hair's long, you need to know exactly, like Stacey was doing, how to get it to wheel around that. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, it's okay. go ahead.
I was just going to say, but as you can see with Phyllis here, Phyllis's hair is only about an inch or two long. So this ½ inch is so nice to be able to, I mean, generally if your hair is this short, to try to take a curling iron,
No way.
I mean, you
That's
would
an
be
instant
burning
burn.
yourself. But
Yeah.
you see these teeth, the way that, this is the patented design, the way I have them perfectly aligned, not only is it what's adhering and holding the hair to the barrel without me dealing with any type of clamp, but it's also what's protecting us from the heat. So I can touch this, I have it right on Phyllis's scalp.
Speaking of, what is the temperature range on this?
So the temperature range goes from 325 to 395.
Okay.
So with Phyllis's hair, the great thing is this one happens to be on 395 right now. We probably don't have to have it up that high, but what I want to show you, because this is not a metal barrel, with her beautiful white hair, I never have to worry about singeing or, making that yellow come into her hair, because a lot of times when you're using metal barrels on silver hair, they can tend to yellow the hair because of the burn that they do.
Well, I know a lot of beauties that use this on second day hair because they want to infuse shine into their hair, and they also just want to kind of get a little bit of style back in their hair and their second day, third day, fourth day hair.
And as you can see, this is what's the whole great thing about Perfector. I'm going into this really short area right around her ears, like places you just couldn't go unless you have the Perfector.
Especially like back here. I mean, with all of these very, very short layers, there would be no way to get in there.
And so once I curled it, what's really nice is you have this tip up here that you can just use. It's great. You have both your hands, one tool, and then you can get this beautiful look that just looks like you walked out of the salon.
Right, volume.
On your own. Volume,
like you got
fullness.
a great blowout.
Look at that.
All right, so this retails for $107. By the way, it's coming with a bag, so great little travel bag there as well. Saving $38 today. It's on clearance, which means once it's gone, it's gone. The one you're holding, Maria, that one was inspired by your mother, correct?
Yes.
The pink floral, and we also have a light blue option.
This is my favorite one. This is one I have everywhere,
Yeah.
everywhere I go, because it was the first print we did do it. It was after my mom passed, whose name was Rose. So I wanted to do this watercolor of Rose, and so of course it's my favorite one.
Yeah, of course.
And
well, Phyllis
Look
looks
how
absolutely
great is that?
beautiful. I always say Phyllis looks like my mother. This is the hair and the haircut that my mom has. And I know my mom and I talk about it all the time, the struggle of getting that volume at the root and then getting that volume that's actually going to stay.
Exactly. That's the big thing, getting it to stay. And again, on that beautiful silver hair, if you're worried about it, yellowing or drying your hair out more. I know Phyllis really works at protecting that, because once we get that hair, when it's silver, sometimes it has a little bit more dryness to it.
Well, you know what? That's a great reason why we pick up the Beauty IQ Steel today with the juice, and then we move right into the Perfector here. It's a Customer Choice Beauty Award winner this year. It's won in the past as well. Over 1 million have sold, so I would recommend that you read the reviews on beautyiq.com. Look at that.
Isn't that great?
It's just perfect.
So we're gonna, we're just checking back in. So just you can see, I cannot wait till you see how, she's doing all of this live. To have super, super curly hair and to be able to define that curl, smooth it, take the frizz out, put a little softer curl in it all at one time is just, it's not usual.
Right, exactly.
But only with the Perfector.
All right, so if you have fine hair, you can get volume now with the Perfector. If you have curly hair, like our girl Stacey D, you can get a nice, smooth, straight look and volume with the Perfector. Totally up to you. I know a lot of beauties that love to use this on second, third, and fourth day hair. It's valued at $107. It's a Customer Choice Beauty Award winner this year, so I'm just gonna move that a little closer. There we go. You have the pink floral. This one's our most popular option right now, and I'm not surprised by that. It's always so popular. Clearance price means once it's gone, it's gone. So please don't hesitate if you want to pick up that pink floral. You also have the light blue as an option, a $299,022. We are in our holiday returns right now as well, so you have until January 31st of next year to make a decision. So I'd recommend with a clearance price item that you pick it up now, because once it's gone, it's totally gone. This one is not coming back. And just so you know, the barrel on this is a ½ inch. So hair short and all the way down, Maria, probably like my length.
Yes,
to about
exactly,
my length.
exactly.
Okay, perfect. All right, walk us through what you're doing. I noticed that you're holding the Perfector in a specific way.
So I wanted to show how on the longer hair, what Stacy's doing and how to get that curl. And it's so great because Connie's loving her curls because she doesn't know how to do that, you know? So basically with the Perfector to do a curl, when you take your section, you brush through it a couple times, make sure there's no knotting. You start at the top with the Perfector, not at the bottom. It's not something where you come down here and roll up. It's not how you use the Perfector. You start at the top and you go around as long as you hold this vertically, not horizontally. When you're holding it vertically and you're coming down, so I like to hold that, it makes it easier. You spin and you hold, and then you spin and you hold. You just make that perfect little curl every time.
You know what? It's just fantastic. I mean, look at the shine, look at the volume from the root there. And that's, again, it's just such a tough place right at the face like that to get that volume. Susan in our Beauty IQ Facebook chat says it's her all-time favorite hair tool.
Thank you, Susan.
She said it doesn't get any better than this.
So as you can see, again, I'm coming down. As long as you come down, it's not going to get caught. So let me just show you, because a lot of people ask about that, because this is a tinier brush. So if I'm this way, it gives the ability for the hair to get in and out of the teeth, you know? If you're this way, that doesn't really happen. If you start going up, you get a chance to go in and out of there. So that's not what you want to do. That's what you want to make sure, as long as you're coming down, it'll never get caught. It just can't. And when I spin, I hold. Give that fusion technology time to do its job, to shine. See that shine?
So gorgeous.
Isn't that amazing? To shine it, to give it volume, because watch, when I put my hands through these curls, we're not just talking curls, we're talking curls that have volume. When you curl your hair with an iron, you're putting your hair between two plates that flatten it first before you can get that curl in there, right? Because it's putting the hair between two plates, flattening the cuticle, and then you put a curl.
Well, and can we just point out too that if we just juiced our hair and got all that shine in there, the last thing we want to do is put it between two plates and lose all that shine, right?
You're exactly right. You're exactly right.
So let's take a look here at Connie's before and after.
So Connie's hair is quite straight, so it was just fun. She's like, yeah, because we were all kidding her when we were playing and doing it. She was just like, I love it. I look years younger. We were kidding about, where are you going to go at midnight tonight? Because it gives you that beauty brave. You just feel like you want to be seen. Isn't great hair make you feel like you want to be seen?
$1 million. That's what it is. Makes you feel like $1 million. You know, there is a different little pep in your step when you're having a great hair day.
Oh my goodness gracious, it's the truth.
Let's go through some of the features here on the Perfector. You can really find out for yourself why 1 million of these have been picked up.
Right, so when you get your Perfector home, you push the power button for 5 seconds. It's a digital display, so it takes it a while, takes those 5 seconds to turn on. You have heat controls from 325 to 395, so you're gonna select your temperature. We'll talk about that in a minute, what you're gonna select. It turns on those dual heaters of that ionic ceramic barrel. That's our fusion technology that we married the two together, and that's what's really the game changer. As you can see, it's not a metal barrel. This is different, and it's infusing so much more into your hair.
Absolutely incredible. Cool to the touch on the outside here, so you will not burn yourself. Cool tip here, all of your features right here, so it makes it very, very simple. Just remember, hold that power button when you get it home. Here are your choices. You have the pink floral right here. Still very, very popular. This is the one that was inspired by Maria's mother, Rose. And then you also have the light blue option as well. Both of these, once they're gone, they're totally gone because it's a clearance price item. It retails rather, at $107. So it's a nice savings. It's a $38 savings broken down on 6 easy payments of $11.50 today. And you know what? I recommend, if you're even on the fence, just get it home and try it. We're in our holiday returns. If you're gifting this to someone, feel confident. They have until January 31st of next year to decide if it's the gift for them. Let's check in with our girl Stacy. She's over here doing her own hair.
So Stacy, she's got one left, she said. So, you know, start to finish on her own. The greatest thing about the Perfector is it really does replace your curling iron. You can do things with it to straighten.
Oh, you know the brush that gives you the blowout look?
Yeah.
It replaces that.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Because and as you saw, it's all in one step.
So
and
cute.
She was using a technique that she can keep her curl, but now her curl is a little more defined.
Right.
So those of you girls like myself and Stacy that are naturally curly girls, sometimes we don't feel that our natural curls maybe are the right look if we don't feel completely finished. Maybe at an office meeting.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That
So
looks
what
so
she did
good.
is she just made the curls a little bit more defined. Is it so cute?
So cute.
And that's what that
You love
half-inch
it.
size
You
does.
feel fabulous. I mean,
Look at it. I mean, is
gosh.
that? I mean, is that
Oh my God,
so
your
cute?
hair is so soft.
Right. Right.
That's the other thing. Look at that shine. And you know what? So Maria, that when you've infused it with this incredible